Hey folks, here at OS Reviews. So smart LED lights, rechargeable breathing lights have been quite popular recently. We've checked out a few options several months back. Some of them were kind of cute. There is the Zoe breathing light, which is a cat light that you can tap on to change a color, and it uses that tap sensor for the power. Today we're taking a look at another option by Haptime. It's simply called the Pat Light. It sells for around 15 bucks on Amazon and on Alibaba if you're looking for bulk orders. So this is the design. Definitely looks a lot more futuristic. It's kind of like a mushroom with a tripod mount that is chrome etched, and of course comes in a number of different colors that makes it perhaps ideal for mood lighting in a room or as a night light or even a reading light in darker environments. It has a 800 milliamp hour capacity battery, which is a decent size. It should last you for several weeks before you need to recharge it again, and again uses the tap sensor to physically transition between the various brightnesses and modes. So in the packaging we have just the light itself, which has a silicone kind of squishy top for the mushroom part, so very similar to the Zoe breathing light, which is that cat light we saw. Instruction manual printed in Chinese and English on the back tells you how to charge it and use it, and it uses a standard micro USB cable for charging. Takes under 2 hours to completely charge, and it can be used when plugged into power, so you can just have it plugged in at all times if you have a outlet available. Taking a look at the design here, the base here, upon first impressions, is made out of plastic, but it does feel fairly well made. It's a solid plastic, it's not hollow at all, and there's also some rubber feet that prevents it from sliding around on a surface or a desk. Definitely a very interesting looking light, very futuristic, so if you are going for a modern look, this could be an option to consider. Base is made entirely out of plastic, and then the top portion again is squishy and collapsible. Finally, there is the micro USB port for power, a dedicated power switch if you want to first turn it on, and of course you can then tap on it to cycle through the various modes, and I believe the silicone here can even be removed, maybe for washing or something, and you can see that underneath we just have an array of 3 LED lights that are decently bright, not the brightest light I've seen, but okay for mood lighting. You may struggle a little bit more if you have this as the only light for reading in the dark. When the light is first turned on, it starts at this white color. It's quite pale and fluorescent, and it's rather cold in color temperature. So it's not like a candle. It's not as yellowish as some other models we've seen. But regardless, it works, fills up small spaces decently enough, and LEDs are very energy efficient. To go on to the next mode, you do have to tap rather hard on this particular model. This makes it slightly brighter. Tapping on it again goes into the red color, and once more goes into this yellowish green, and I can tap on it again to go into green, blue, pink, and onto a continuous coloring mode, which will quietly cycle through all of these spectrums of colors that it is capable of producing on its own. It's a rather dazzling effect, and this is probably my favorite mode, just as a display, or again as a mood lamp quietly in the background. The shape again is also quite cute and interesting to look at. Definitely a conversation starter if other people are visiting and they see this, they'll definitely ask about what it is. It looks like a UFO with a mushroom on the top. So finally, tapping on it once more after it goes through several cycles, it's gonna be powered on continuously, turns it completely off, and then again starts into white color once more. So pretty easy to understand. There's nothing really fancy here as far as connecting to your phone. It's not a Bluetooth speaker, so it's really just a very simple LED light that could be a good piece for your house if you're on a budget or looking for a low-cost option. You can check out more details in our upcoming article, but for now this has been our video. Thanks for watching here at OS Reviews. This has been a closer look at the Haptime Pat Light, which again is a customizable LED light.